These machines have masks and they have little desert scarves.
Okay.
And as
they
you
are
see,
really adorable. I mean, I
they are.
feel awful about you just going through and massacring their little village here. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to PlayStation Underground. We are playing NieR Automata, coming to PS4 on March 7th. I am joined by Neil and Francis from Square-Enix. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello, this is an episode I've been looking forward to because NieR Automata is a very nice-looking, very, let's say, quirky and stylish action game, co-developed both by Square-Enix and Taro-san and also the team at Platinum Games.
Yes.
Who they know their action games.
Platinum Games, they really do know their action games. Yes, they have a certain style to them, and we've been super excited to be working with them.
And I'm excited to see this kind of fragment of the game, so to speak. Obviously, a demo available now on PlayStation Store, but you guys wanted to show off a little bit of the scope of Automata, and also maybe we can tease a little bit of those RPG elements in the game as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. So we did want to show off some things that have not been shown before, and here you'll see this is a bit of a quest hub. Normal shops where you can get upgrades, new weapons, and chips for you to upgrade your android body because you are playing an android. Everyone in this actual quest hub is an android. This is the android resistance camp that has been placed here, and they're working to fight against the machines who have invaded Earth. They've invaded Earth and they've driven humankind to the moon. So these androids come to Earth to battle these machines and try to reclaim Earth for mankind.
Okay. They're so nice to do that. That seems like a big ask.
Well, they're programmed by the humans to do it. So.
Okay, well, still, I mean, it's still a big ask.
Yes,
Come on,
totally.
Francis, let's be real.
Okay, you're right. So we're talking to this weapons trader. He's going to give us a quest. So there's a lot of, it is an RPG, so there's quest elements in these quest hubs for you to gain experience, to gain rewards, to help you on your journey.
Wonderful. And I have a lot of questions, which, as we just teased to each other off camera, you might not be able to answer all of them, but there are going to be some... Well, here, let me start this way.
Okay.
There was an original NieR.
Yes.
Do I need to play the original NieR to understand what's going on here?
You actually do not. No.
Okay.
It's pretty much a standalone game, and you don't need to know anything that happened in previous NieR to understand what's happening here. There will be callbacks to the original NieR that's fans of the original NieR may recognize
and appreciate.
Yes. Yeah. But you don't need to know anything that happened previously.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So it looks like this weapon trader wants us to gather some parts for him to repair his a device that he's working on.
And tell us a little bit about these two characters that we're seeing. These are the main protagonists of the game, correct?
Yes, the character that you're controlling, 2B, who's running super fast because she's an android. She is.
That's not how fast you run?
I mean, if I tried really hard, I think I could run at half her speed.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, she's an android. She is an infantry-style android, and she's the main protagonist of the game. Her partner is 9S. They're both wearing blindfolds, and 9S is a bit of a scout and a hacker droid.
Nice job, Neil, so far. Which, by the way, he's said an awful lot during our episode so far, but we'll hear more from Neil soon.
Yeah, he has to concentrate.
He's focusing.
Gotta concentrate.
Making it look good.
Gotta kill the bad guys.
So,
yeah, tell us a little more about what we're seeing here.
As you're walking around this puddle and this little pond, you can see prompts to go fishing.
Oh.
So it's a game where you can go fishing, and what happens is you go fishing by throwing your pot into the water, and it goes fishing for you.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. It's so helpful.
Yeah, we definitely wanted to show some elements of the game that are a little bit quirky, a little bit, not seen. She's actually sitting on what appears to be
some sort of stool.
Some sort of stool that she has brought with her.
That is amazing. I believe there was fishing in the original NieR as well.
Yeah, there was.
A little callback there.
Yep.
Perfect.
So let's see what we catch.
This is actually going to be the entire episode.
Yeah.
Just fishing.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to watch 25 minutes of professional NieR fishing.
Oh, okay. I thought I got a bite, but I didn't. All right, let's see if I can catch something.
Neil, I'm going to maybe give you 1.5 more chances on this, and then I'm going to recommend that we move on to something else, just so that we don't lose every single viewer.
But those
doesn't love
fans.
fishing? That's right.
That's true. How about this? This is the relaxing portion of the episode because there's going to be so much thrilling white-knuckle combat.
I got a bite.
You got something.
Oh, that's just
yeah.
sad.
You got a killer fish machine.
I couldn't even see the fish on the lure.
And your fish encyclopedia has been updated.
No more fishing.
No more fishing. Across the map, you'll see a lot of little glowy things that you can pick up. These are just items that you can gather for crafting or anything like that.
We promise there are bigger fish to catch.
Yes, there are. I've seen them.
Would you say there are bigger fish to fry?
Possibly.
So the map is very what's the
open?
word? It's very open. It's also very
rich,
yes.
dense with items.
But you can. It's very interactive. So you can, because you're an android, you can double jump.
Perfect.
And
like all androids.
Based on your abilities, you can also double jump and also cancel an attack that you do mid-air to push yourself even higher to reach new heights.
Yeah, so you'll see right here, my double jump isn't actually high enough to get on top of this.
Right, okay.
But if I actually use one of the aerial attacks in the middle and then cancel out of it, it'll allow her to get up even higher. So now she's able to get up there.
Nice.
So there's a lot of interactivity, and you'll find certain rewards if you were able to reach these places, and you can flip across and make it look really stylish.
Well done, Neil. Another gold star for you. Another NieR star for you. Now tell me a little bit about the combat system, because obviously the team of Platinum Games prides itself, and rightly so, on extremely frantic, skill-based, really rewarding combat systems. I mean, it's especially the case in one of my some of my favorite action games, which I will not name here because they're from different companies. But tell me a little more.
So part of the combat system is actually the pod. The pod is your ranged attack weapon. He can use certain skills. He's actually something you can also level up yourself. Okay. So your pod can level up with you, and we'll show off one of the abilities. That's the laser. Let's do it one more time so we can see the actual full-on laser.
Charge it up.
Waiting to recharge my lasers.
Oh, the dodge is rad sauce.
So the dodge is if you hit dodge at a certain point, like right when the enemy attacks you, yes, you'll disappear into the ether and you'll completely dodge the attack. It looks really stylish. And then if you hit an attack button right afterwards, you'll do a special dodge attack. Looks really cool. So we're going to change our abilities out so we can show off another one. And we're going to change to the hammer.
Please.
So your pod is going to actually materialize into a hammer, and we're going to smash one of these enemies to bits.
Oh my god. That's fantastic.
Oh.
It's maybe a little overkill for that particular enemy.
I mean, we got to make sure they're dead.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, always make sure.
This is the place that weapons trader was talking about. Uh-oh. I'm picking up hostile machine life forms.
So, as you can tell on your mini-map with the big red circle, this is the quest area where the weapons trader wanted us to go to pick up some of the parts that he needs to repair his device. And it's being guarded by big machines with axes. I don't know where they got them, but...
Well, they probably got them at the Axe Man.
Yeah, the machine axe store, obviously.
Axe Man was the best I could do in that situation to come up with where they got their axe.
Let's go buy our axes at Axe Man, guys. Need an axe? Axe Man.
You need a ride. You need a ride to Axe Man. So
these guys are doing massive damage.
Yes, Neil, please be careful.
Please. Oh, watch. Oh, see.
Ooh.
So since you're an android, things go black and white. Things go haywire because. Oh, he is dead. Okay, so.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Neil, what have you done?
What will happen?
What have I done?
So something that you've never seen before for NieR Automata is the reliquary system. So because you're an android, when you die, you leave your body behind. But your data and your memories and all the upgrades that you have are uploaded into a new body. So they're uploaded into a new body and they're sent back to the bunker, to the moon, and they come back down to Earth to continue venturing, right? So what happens is your body's still there, your old body's still there. So if you come across your old body on the map, you can do two things. You can either retrieve it for parts, or you can try to repair it. So you can try to repair it, and if you repair it successfully, it will become an ally and it'll help you in combat.
No way. Are you guys kidding me with this?
Pretty cool.
So we have awesome blade-wielding android ninja lady.
Yes.
We have a long-range robot with materializing powers.
Yes.
We have a let's see, a reincarnation system that allows you to bring back your your body.
Yes.
This is the
And help
place
you
that
in
weapons
combat.
trader
So the
was
other
talking
option
about.
is to just
I'm
is to
sold.
retrieve it and retrieve parts from it,
Okay.
right? Which is what we're gonna do here.
Oh,
So
okay,
instead of
fine.
repairing it, we wanna leave that to the imagination of the audience for when
Fine.
the game actually comes out.
Francis,
some things we
I'm
do wanna-
not happy about this, but okay.
Some things we do want to keep close to the chest, but do know that it is possible.
Okay, perfect. That's all I needed to know.
And this time, Neil can show off his true skill.
It's almost as if you guys planned that whole bit.
For the record, I totally died on purpose.
Neil, how many hours would you say you've put into this game already just to get to your skill level right now?
I've put in a few.
A few.
The
Yeah.
really neat thing about the game is that even with very little time spent and not a whole lot of skill, you can do some really cool, flashy things. But there's a ton of depth. So with the whole being able to cancel out of any attack, if I go into a combo but then dodge, I can cancel out of that combo. So there's a ton of depth. So we feel like it's something that has a chance to appeal to maybe folks who are more into RPGs that don't have a huge action element, but then also those hardcore action gamers
yeah.
that will get all of that.
They
depth.
want to build combos. They want to experiment with different, battle setups.
And here we go. Here's our old body. We can hold circle. We can retrieve it, and that's what we're gonna do. Or we can repair it. So what happens if I forgot to tell you about the other option?
Okay.
So when you repair it, one of two things can happen. It can become an ally,
Right.
or it can, if you left it there for too long, it can become corrupt, and it'll become an enemy.
Oh.
But if you defeat your old self, you'll get even more bonuses.
Okay.
Yes.
So would you say it would be more beneficial to let your old body become corrupt and then defeat it for added bonus?
It depends if you really
Let's
want the
get this back
bonus
to the
or
trader.
if you actually need the help in combat.
Okay.
Depends on the situation.
I see.
Yeah.
Tactical choices to make
Yes.
depending on the situation. Now, Francis, something tells me that we are not in modern day Earth.
He missed. Oh, it's
I
okay.
missed-
It's okay.
That's the jump that I was practicing earlier, and I missed it.
I mean,
that's
that's not the end of the world, though, right?
Second time's a charm.
I mean, this is the end of the world in that the world seems to have ended in this game, but
It's a new world.
Not the end of my world.
I see.
It's the beginning of the android world.
I see.
And the new world for humankind is the moon. There you go.
Hey, look at that. There we go.
Yeah.
Made it.
So, dude, that was like a few inches.
Yeah, it was really close.
Well, it just kind of goes to show, there's these very high locations you can get to, and there might be some things that
You might want to. Are you saying you might want to poke around and
Yeah.
explore a bit?
Exactly.
Okay. Now,
So-
tell me a little bit about the weapon selection that we have here, guys.
Yeah, so there are 4 types of weapons that
Okay.
2B can wield. Other than her pod, she can wield a greatsword, which is the 2-hand sword that you see on her back
Mhm.
right now. There is a 1-handed small sword, which is the katana that she's wielding right there. Virtuous Contract, that's the name of it. She can also just fight with her bare fist. She's an android, so she's very strong, so she can really manhandle these androids.
Okay.
And that's the fist weapon. So she can wear bare fist. She can utilize her bare fists,
Bare fist,
or she
great
actually
swords.
has actual fist weapons, which we've seen in previous trailers
Awesome.
as well.
Awesome.
And the 4th is the lances.
Okay.
Yeah, like
And-
spears.
And then in terms of skills and combo types, is this a system that is this a game that has an unlocking system for your skills? Like, for example, if I want to wield a greatsword,
Mhm.
do I unlock various greatsword skills?
No.
How is that set up?
So greatswords, once you acquire a weapon,
Mhm.
you can utilize it whenever you want.
Fully utilized?
Yes.
Got it.
Yes, but the cool thing about it is you can have 2 sets of loadouts.
Okay.
So you can have, depending on your playstyle, how you want to play. If you like a certain weapon better than the others, you can have, you can utilize your fist weapon with your small sword, or your fist weapon with your great sword, or your lances with your small sword. Depending on how you want to play, you can switch those out, and they're attached to small attacks, light attacks, and heavy attacks. But you can have your light sword on a heavy attack button or a light attack button. They'll do different things.
Okay. And how is player progression then measured and also kind of rewarded in the game? If you're not unlocking skills, kind of how does players advance the, is it 2B? I don't want to get her name wrong. 2B skills and whatnot in her level.
We got rewards, yay.
Congratulations.
So the progression is it's level based. As you level up, you gain bonuses to your attack. This will probably happen as we go. You'll get bonuses to your attack, your defense, and your HP.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now what's that lady got to say?
Looks like she has something for us.
Okay.
This is Anemone. She is actually the resistance leader of this area.
Same composer in this game as the original NieR? Do we know off the top of your head, Francis?
It is. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it has that same kind of haunting melodies.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it.
The music is very beautiful.
It's gorgeous. Yeah, that was actually kind of maybe one of my highlights from the original game was the compositions.
Yeah, people love the music from the original NieR, and this one is no different. Okabe-san, who did the music for the original NieR, they had a concert last April in Japan, which was very beautiful.
Coordinates confirmed for location specified by Resistance Leader.
Understood, 042. Placing marker on target.
So
the desert heat is going to make resupply efforts difficult, 2B. Please make sure you're ready before you go.
Sorry.
You're like,
so the pod does multiple things. This actually acts as, oh look, we just found something behind a waterfall.
Ooh.
You gotta explore.
There's always treasure behind the waterfall.
You always gotta check.
Always.
Yeah.
If you are playing a video game and you see a waterfall, I want you to check that waterfall.
It doesn't matter if it's like an 8-bit waterfall.
No, it doesn't
or a 3D
matter.
waterfall.
No.
There's always something there.
Could be a black and white waterfall, a colored waterfall, it doesn't matter. Rainbows, I don't care. You check behind that waterfall.
Yes. So the pod acts as more than just a ranged attack weapon. It acts as your communication device between Earth and the bunker. So those it'll display holograms and it'll tell you where you need to go. The operator on the other side will be like, this is where we marked on the map. This is where the quest is. You need to go here.
Awesome. I'm just listening to the music. I'm just jamming out and relaxing, guys.
Right?
Hope you don't mind. Now, are these enemies that you're running past or just like harmless
That is a good
machines?
question. So, for some unknown reason, these machines are passive and they're not attacking you when they usually would.
Okay.
For this certain area, the machines are passive.
Okay.
But it is a story element. Which
until Neil starts wrecking shop.
Until provoked.
Yes.
You leave those machines alone,
We're not
sir.
doing anything to you.
Those poor machines. All they did was exist and have me ask a question. Oh, look at its pathetic attack.
As you can see, they've learned their combat methods from 5-year-olds.
Yeah.
I used to do that move. So we can climb this tower, see if there's any
climbing
goodies
right up.
at the top.
If there are no goodies at the top, I'm going to be real disappointed.
There's
a goodie.
Box.
Check the box. Okay, there we go. A ranged defense
We
up
can
S.
look around and just see how vast the ruins are of the previous human world. Hang down off your pod, see if you can get more goodies.
Yeah, there does seem to be quite a bit of exploration involved in this game.
Yeah. So, as you can see, there's still animals on the planet. So, humans...
Hi, animals.
Yeah, humans were driven off, but they didn't take animals with them. So, they're just left here to deal with the machines, as...
Please don't hurt them.
They can't get in a rocket and go to the moon with you.
I mean, says you. I'm going to bring as many animals as I can to the moon.
2 of each.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, this looks totally safe.
Completely safe. I think we're good. It's
I'm
not
sure it's
rickety
fine.
at all.
Alert. Machine life force
Alert.
detected.
Alert.
Confirmed to be high energy and equipped with dangerous
Okay, so that
weapons.
machine looks pretty powerful, and
Yeah.
we're only level 5, so we're gonna run past him.
Yeah,
It
great.
looks like he's doing some crazy attacks. I don't
That's
know.
just his dance move.
Oh, he's just gonna fly. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's fine.
I'll just leave him be.
Yeah, it's fine. So this is a abandoned, ruined mall. So this is where you'd usually find some kind of clothing shops or whatever. But we can use it to just explore and just show you the extent of the ruins that the planet has been left in. And there might be more goodies.
I like how even in the wake of all this death and destruction, we do have goodies to enjoy.
Animal bait. We got animal bait, and we just saw some animals. So why don't we just go back outside and try to use it and see what happens?
Why don't we? I sure wonder what's going to happen.
I don't know.
Now, I hope what doesn't happen is that you somehow turn them into machines and they become like mechanized moose bots and
That would be
or
amazing.
boar bots.
I think that might be pretty fun.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Well, if you would like to just submit my my suggestion to Taro-san.
I'll tell Taro-san.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have a direct line of communication.
How come the animals aren't machines?
Now, I want to feed the moose, but what are the chances the boar is going to come try to steal it?
Pretty high. Oh, he's
Look,
coming around.
look, oh, come on.
The moose needs food too.
Yeah.
Come on. Look at, he's trying to eat this
He's
concrete
so
wall.
tired.
He's so tired and weak. He needs to
He
eat.
needs food.
Oh, I'm sad. You guys, I didn't know this episode of Underground was gonna be such a drag. All these poor animals
This
dying
moose
of
is yawning.
starvation. Oh, there we
Come
go.
on, there you go,
Okay,
there you go.
okay,
Get
there
it.
we go.
Oh, there's another one. Okay. We'll
They're
feed
gonna
Abers.
fight for it.
So you can hit circle, and you can mount up. So the moose and the boar, you can ride the boar as well. It'll help you travel around faster, get places faster.
Awesome.
You can actually sprint with
Moose
the
friend.
Moose friend to the rescue.
Just
So
riding around on my moose friend. You can
Uh,
have that added to the compositions.
I think
as
we
well.
should. We'll add it to the OST soundtrack.
Perfect.
So the moose can do more than just let you travel. It can actually ram
my
these
goodness.
machines, and it can help you in battle.
This moose is doing some damage.
Yeah.
Maybe not as practical as using all your swords.
But it's fun.
Right. Exactly. Who wants practicality when you can have fun? Raw fun.
Gotta have fun.
Now, how much would you say your partner assists you in combat? Because he seems like he's playing a slightly more passive
in
role.
These, you can set. You can go to him and set his abilities. Do
okay.
you want him to be passive? Do you want him to be aggressive?
Cool.
He's like any. He's like a sidekick.
And
Okay.
I've actually have him set to passive right
Yes.
now.
I see. Just
because
so that
he
you can
will-
show off everything.
Exactly.
I see.
He's quite helpful. 9S is
Maybe
he's a good dude.
almost too helpful when you're trying to
Sometimes.
demo the game.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to die on purpose.
I see.
Yeah, sometimes he will
Now
come to
it
the
all
rescue.
Makes sense. I
So
see.
the landscape has drastically changed. We were just in a ruined, foresty, jungly area, and now we're in a deserty area. That's a word, right? Deserty?
Deserty?
I think
Yeah,
that's a
I
word.
think you. I mean, the world is over, man. You can. We're in a fallen
Webster's
desert.
dictionary does
I
not
think you-
exist anymore.
Yeah, it does not.
Currently, our struggle against the machine life forms is at a stalemate.
I think we're getting a pep talk.
This battle has raged for far too long. I am sure all of you find the effort grueling.
Is this a human?
But now is
talking
not
to
the
you?
time to give up. Now, more than ever,
That is
we
something
must
we
forge
cannot
on.
Oh.
Remember that several 100,000 humans on the moon want nothing more than to return to Earth. Glory to mankind.
Those council broadcasts are always so stiff.
So,
So a council of some kind. Interesting.
glory to mankind, guys.
From access point.
So what you
Oh
just
my
saw.
goodness.
So, if you're battling a machine and he's close to death, usually you'll get a prompt to hit circle, and you'll do one of these cool little cinematic attacks to finish them off.
Awesome. Do you get any bonuses for that, or is it just a bonus in style?
Bonus in style.
Perfect.
Style points. Do it again. Boom.
Now, there is a pipe on the ground that it almost looked like she tripped over as you ran over it. Was that actually an animation that I saw, or
Yes.
did I just envision it? That's awesome.
Yeah, so you'll trip on things.
Oh man,
when
that
you're
is
running.
a great hats off to the animation team for even
Exactly.
thinking of that. That is fantastic.
Yeah, when you're running through the ruined city in the jungly area, there'll be like these little small plants that you'll run
She's
through.
just tripping all over the
Yeah.
place.
I'll be in like full on sprint mode, and I'll like trip on a little plant. It'll do that thing and it'll slow me down.
That's awesome. Doodle-doon.
So, quick little side note. Whenever you destroy a machine, it'll drop these little things on the floor. That's actually the in-game currency.
Okay.
So the in-game currency right now is, since it's the apocalypse, it's the post-apocalyptic world, the currency is actually just bits of these machines.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like various wires and components and
Or
whatnot.
they're called G.
G?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to say that stands for Gil.
Yeah, or it could. I mean, it's a Square-Enix game.
Maybe different you. Oh my goodness. So here's this. That immediately made me think of the original NieR, which had some really interesting bullet hell elements to it. And I believe that is the case in Automata as well.
That is the case. Many of the machines that you'll face in the open world and also in boss fights have bullet hell elements to it. So
this isn't very hellish yet, since this is just a normal little dude flailing his arms.
He's doing his best to make
well,
hell
he's
for
still
you.
He's
punching me,
apparently
though.
doing pretty well against Neil.
He's like, I'll give you hell.
Not hellish enough, huh?
So you just leveled up, yeah, as you saw, and yeah, that's when you get bonuses to your attack and you do more damage and gain more health, be able to survive longer.
Now, in the interest of time, I want to make sure we see whatever everything you guys wanted to bring. So, did you have anything else you wanted to focus on or show us?
No, we're almost at the end, actually.
Perfect. Oh, well, look at my timing.
Oh, very close.
The ending is just fishing again.
Yeah, we
go
end
back
up at
to
a
the
pond.
same river. You're like, all right, and here we
Fish
are.
all day, every day.
Hey, our leader told me all about you. Name's Jackass. Nice to meet you. I hear you're planning to take out all the machines in the desert. Guess that means we need to get that entrance open.
Looks like it. So, Jackass, was it? What are you doing all the way out here?
Oh, that? Well... wouldn't want to have anyone getting tangled up in that, now would we? Don't go trying to be a hero, alright?
So, reason we want to show you that is there are NPCs all over the map in the open world, helping you with their quests, trying to get you through certain points to get to finish quests and things like that. So Jackass is one of the NPCs that you'll encounter along the way.
She has a perfect name.
Yeah, I think so. Jack, last name. So there will also be machines that differ from different environments. So these machines have masks and they have little desert scarves.
Okay.
And as
they
you
are
see,
really adorable. I mean, I
they are.
feel awful about you just going through and massacring their little village here.
But they drove humankind away. And they need to pay for that.
We need to find out why,
Yes.
Francis.
Oh,
And you will.
And
We're
I'm
not
sure
gonna
you
find
could
out
just
from this
tell me
guy.
all that right now. Oh, jeez, Neil.
That guy won't tell you. He's
totally unnecessary. Hut, 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 hut. She's moving.
Yep. And this is actually where we want to end it. This is the desert zone. And as you can see, it's like a vast new other area of the map of the world that's been left behind by humans. And it's it's a new quest area. There might be a quest hub out there. Might be multiple quests. And it's just like the area that we just left, with elements that are left for you to discover.
Awesome. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me on PlayStation Underground today.
You're so welcome. Thank you.
Thanks so much for having us.
Absolutely. NieR Automata is coming out to PS4 on March 7th. Good for all those who, even if not played the original NieR, especially those who either enjoy open-ended RPGs or definitely action games.
Definitely.
Yes, for both. And for more, of course, stay tuned, PlayStation Underground, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
PlayStation